Hey y'all. Grand Rising, peace and love. Take a moment for y'all to get in the building. I missed you guys. I always miss y'all every single week. Welcome y'all. My name is TiaraSharde. It is time for the divine message for the collective. How are y'all? Let's see. Hang on. All right, that's good. Oops. What happened? Where'd I go? All right, there I am. Hey, y'all. Welcome. Hey, how you doing? Come on in. So I usually do these videos on Mondays, but you know, things happen, okay? When my schedule permits, I am in front of this camera. In the meantime, you guys know I teach a spiritual wellness workshop every single Monday from 7 to 9 p.m. at Conscious Creators, Bridgeport Innovation Center, 955 Connecticut Avenue, Suite 1223. Come check me out. Also, if you need to schedule a private session with me, my website is TiaraSharde.com. Make sure you're contacting me. Hang on, just lighting some Palo Santo. I like to cleanse my decks and everything. I already did this, but I just wanted to light some for you guys. Here you go. Get all of that spiritual cleansing power right there. So yes, you guys, today is a really chill day. It's super hot outside. It's beautiful. I feel good. I feel really, really good, you guys. And I'm grateful for those days. I'm grateful for the days where I don't feel as great. You know what I mean? It's good to be alive. Any type of negative can always be switched into a positive, okay? Any type of low vibrational energy can always be transmuted into something high vibrational and something that you can use, okay? So I'd like to say that. So anyway, you guys, divine message for the collective, right? A couple of announcements. Make sure you're subscribing to my YouTube channel. The link is in the description or the comment section. TiaraSharde. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I'm dropping a new video. I will be making, I believe, another video after this one concerning my workshop starting Monday the 15th from 7 to 9. And it's about sacred sexuality. I'm super excited about this workshop. I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this workshop, so I get to share with you guys my healing journey with my sexuality and that expression and just owning my mind, body, and soul. Really taking ownership over it and not allowing society or a man or woman, animal, child, entity tell me what is sacred for me. And I think that's really important. So we'll be doing that next Monday. I already received so many RSVPs. Hey, beautiful, peace and love. Oh yeah, I love sandalwood. So sacred sexuality starts next Monday the 15th. All right. What else we got going on? So my beautiful people, July the 14th is Manifest Your True Love here at Conscious Creators. It's a day retreat, a day workshop hosted by me and my business partner, Leonie. Shout outs to her. She's on her road trip with her baby, with her boo. And I can't wait to see her. I miss her so much. So we're co-hosting this Manifest Your True Love. It's about womb wellness. It's about healing the collective womb, the womb of the planet, and understanding our relationship with our womb, which is a whole consciousness. It's a portal. It's a galaxy within us. And also by partnering with our womb, we can love ourselves better and love each other better. So this absolutely relates to our relationships with other people once we develop and heal a relationship with our womb. So that will be July 14th. Then, like I said, July 15th, that Monday, is going to be the Sacred Sexuality Workshop led by me. Okay, I'm super excited. And it's really just releasing societal constraints on our sexuality and our expression and realizing what it means and how sex is actually holy and it's sacred and it's used to heal. Okay, so sex is a beautiful way to move or sexual expression, not just the act of sex, but that sexual expression is creative energy. It's how we are here. So as spiritual beings, this is what we do. We are sexual, we are sensual and spiritual. So I think it's really important to take ownership of our own bodies and our own decision on how we want to express ourselves sexually. So that will be Monday. The Full Green Corn Moon Retreat in Atlanta, Georgia, August 16th through the 18th with High Priestess Yafa Yamima. That's coming up next week. I cannot, next week. That's coming up next month. I cannot wait for that, you guys. I think that's all the announcements. If anything comes up, I'll make sure I leave it in the comment section. Okay, so let's get into this divine message. All right, so divine clarity. That's what I'm getting. You guys already know I'm going to pull a romance angel and a sacred traveler oracle card for you guys. So stay tuned for that. So divine clarity is what I decided to title this. Meditating on these energies, you guys. Man, revelations, epiphanies, information, conversations have been the subject for the past couple weeks. And for going into this week and for the rest of this month, many of you guys know we had the eclipse, we had the full moon in, was it the new moon? The new moon in Cancer, which is all about family foundations, looking at your feelings, talking to people, saying how you feel, what stays, what goes, also healing your body. So the fact that Sacred Sexuality Workshop starts next Monday is directly in alignment with the new moon in Cancer, which really relates to your body, which relates to the vagina, the womb, the breastbone, the solar plexus, your lymphatic system. We talked about that last week. If you missed that video, make sure you click the link in the comment section or the description section to my YouTube channel, because that is uploaded there, okay? So this week is more clearing what no longer serves you. And it's not so much clearing what no longer serves you because you're tired of it, but no, taking the lessons and understanding like, okay, I evolved. I'm not the same. The situation is not the same. So let me take on something else and release the old. So many of you have been doing this. Now, this could be a person, place, or thing. I feel like there has been some conflict. I feel like on an individual level, many of you may have been bumping heads with yourself. Where you're going to go, what you're going to do, how you want to show up in the world, the type of conversations you're having with people, the type of people that you want to associate with. You've really been meditating on what you want for yourself, and also realizing that certain aspects of your personality, your character, the way you were doing things, they're not in your best interest. They're not in your best interest. Last week, we spoke about things being shifted out of our reality. So this could be a person, place, or thing. Many of you are moving. Many of you are cutting ties with people. Many of you are realigning your relationship. So say you're in a romantic union, this could either be you guys breaking up. All right, it is what it is. You guys are either breaking up, you're realizing, hey, I don't really like this way, let's talk about it. So you guys are talking about it, or you guys are just moving full steam ahead. You're in alignment, you're on the same page, and this is what you're doing. For those of you who are single, this is really the work that is needed to be done with yourself. You're going to have to kind of figure out how you want to move forward in your life, what you want to take with you. We talked about this last week, that this eclipse season is really about foundations and legacies. Not so much the foundation and not so much the foundation and legacies that were passed on to you. That is a factor as well, but really rewriting what you're choosing to pass down. I hope that came out clearly. So say there's something that your parents taught you. You're like, yo, I really think this is valuable information. I'm gonna pass this. Hey, how you doing? Peace and love. I'm gonna pass this down to my children. Or you're gonna be like, I didn't really like how I was taught, so let me tweak this a little bit. Or you're gonna be like, nope, we're not teaching my children any of that. Okay, so you guys get to rewrite your legacy. You get to build your empire and your foundation in the way that you want. I feel like last week and moving into this week, you may come into some static with a couple people, especially when you are setting healthy boundaries for yourself. I feel like for some of you, you may not have known to set a healthy boundary, or you weren't setting one, and maybe a person or family member, love interest might have violated Now, whether it's intentional or not, there was some sort of violation here. I'm feeling like there was some static. There could have been an argument. There could have been a couple choice words spoken. There could have been a misunderstanding. The divine wants you to be really clear on your role in that, okay? Because you can't just say, it's this person, this person. It's really about you. Point your finger to yourself. How were you showing up? What did you say? This Mercury retrograde ain't no joke. I'm trying to tell you, okay? It really isn't. So I feel like many of you are evaluating how you showed up in the world and balancing it out with how the other person showed up, or kind of like I feel like you and or this other person is taking responsibility for what they said or what they did. Okay. There's clarity in knowing how you might have affected a relationship or an outcome, or there was an obstacle here. There's many different groups of people. Like, I'm feeling like some of you are taking responsibility for something that you actually caused. Like, you caused an argument, you caused static, you caused that. Others of you, you're kind of seeing how it was a total misunderstanding. It was totally your bad or their bad, and it was really unintentional. For others of you, I feel like you were speaking from, okay, I'm being shifted. All right, wait. I feel like others of you were speaking through a pain body. This eclipse, this new moon is all about unearthing things, purging things, releasing them so people can see them. And I feel like you released an aspect of yourself that you weren't happy with, or that you were purging, or you were in the midst of purging, and you might have lashed out, or you might have said something from a pain, like a pain body. This is real thing, like a trauma that was inside of you, and you kind of lashed out on a person without understanding that that's not even where they were coming from with you. So there's that. Some of you, you're learning a secret about a person. You're coming to a realization about a person or a relationship. If this is romantic, this is literally maybe you finding out that your partner actually has like a child that they kept secret from you. This could be your person might be stepping out on you. Okay, look, I'm the messenger, all right? I don't know your life. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Is somebody else's story. But for some of you, this is your story. You're finding out that somebody might have stepped out on you, that there could be another child, or somebody's with child from another relationship, from an infidelity. For others of you, you're finding out the reason why. Hey, peace and love those who just joined in. For others of you, you're finding out the reason why there was an ending with a family member, a friendship, or a relationship. Now, this could be this person coming back into your life. Mind you, this is Mercury retrograde. This is really about the old people coming back and saying, I'm sorry, I fucked you over. Or this is how it really went. So I feel like this could be that person, or these people coming back to let you know why something ended. They could have been like, oh, I was scared. Somebody else came in the mix. I really wanted to be single and sleep around, and I didn't know how to tell you, so I cut you off. There's an energy of somebody really regretting what they did or what they said to you. Like really regretting it. Like they're up all night, they're crying, they're depressed, they don't eat, or they eat too much. They're talking to their friends on how to come back to you. They're trying to reconcile within themselves on how to approach you. They have a lot of shame and guilt for how they spoke to you. I feel like somebody got you fucked up. Somebody got you all the way fucked up, and as a result, you had to withdraw your light, your shine, your abundance from them. Also, somebody is here for the ride. This came up in a private reading last night. Somebody is here for the ride. So for some of you who are stars, you're light workers, you're destined for stardom, fame, notoriety, acknowledgement. We've been saying this for weeks, for months, right, you guys? Even when I was in Costa Rica, we were saying how many of you are so divinely gifted that you're destined for greatness. You're destined for stardom, for fame, for notoriety, and with whatever niche you're in, okay? And we also talked about how there would be parasitic energies and parasitic beings, people who want a little bit of your shine because they don't have their own. They're not ready to shine on their own, or they're just scared to shine on their own. Maybe they don't have as much talent or as gifts as you do, okay? And that's no shot to anybody. This is just kind of the energies that I'm feeling here. Maybe they feel inferior to you. There's definitely, I'm laughing because there's definitely a single white female energy here. Any of y'all seen this movie? Please, if you have not seen Single White Female, please watch that movie, because many of you are embodying that energy. Whether you are the person who is being stalked, or you're the stalker, because somebody wants to be you, honey. Somebody really wants to be you, though. Like, not just emulate you, not just learn from you, not just be inspired by you, but they literally want to be you. So they'll start doing things that you're doing, or they'll start interjecting in certain avenues of your life somehow, and they're just going to show up there because they literally want to be you, and they want to latch onto that star power. So somebody is definitely in it for the ride. So be careful, you guys. Thank goodness for the eclipse and this new moon in Cancer, which is really shining a light on hidden agendas and illusions. So there's, as far as the tarot, there's definitely some high priestess energy, but it's the high priestess mixed with the 7 of swords. So any of you who study tarot, it's somebody who's hiding the fact that they have an ulterior motive with you. Yes, they think you're great. Yes, you're powerful, you're beautiful, you're strong, you're handsome, you're amazing. You have all these gifts and talents, and they're blown away by you. There's a genuine admiration here for you. But at the same time, there's a narcissistic parasitic energy attached to this person. In a private session last night, somebody is in it for the assets, what they can get, the money. They're not in it for the love. They're not in it for the passion, for the soul's purpose. They may not know their soul's purpose. So this is here. You're getting divine clarity on this. Now, this could be a family member, a love interest, or a friend, a colleague, an associate. Okay, so be mindful of the people who are showing up in your life. I feel like many of you are so divinely connected that you were already notified about this person, and it was just a matter of things coming to light. Something could have been said when you're like, ew. What you said is just as unattractive as you are. I feel like some people are getting into that energy, and you're realizing like, nah, I don't want this. Somebody is definitely trying to control a situation. And this is coming into light. This is coming into, yeah, y'all, the sun is really shining. Hey, y'all who just joined in, the sun is really shining on a transgression or a lie or a hidden agenda. There's something here, you guys. So really pay attention to who's showing up in your life right now. All right, that's not to say, be paranoid or anything like that, but definitely be on the lookout for parasitic energies, period. All right. There's a new beginning here. And that's what I'm saying. Many people around you can kind of sense that you're on the precipice of something really fucking big. All right. Like really big. And your team is big. Your team is growing. They feel that. They know that. They want a piece of that. For others of you, they haven't had any type of, you or this person haven't had any type of teacher or guidance. So they really have no choice to gravitate towards you. They look up to you to an extent where it's almost unhealthy. And it's almost, it's a competition. You're not competing with this. Oh my gosh, this came up in a private session last night too. You guys need to book a private reading with me. You're bugging. TiaraSharde.com, because this is somebody's story. This is somebody's story. Somebody is in competition with you, but you couldn't care less about them. Wow. Ooh. Whew. Ooh. Y'all real. Y'all keeping it funky today. Oh, thank God for the eclipse and this new moon. Because the energy I'm feeling right now, honey, you are not competing with this person. You don't view them as competition in any way, shape, or form. And that's no shots. That's literally you understanding why you're here. You understand why you're here and the role that you're supposed to play in this life. You're not here to compete with anybody because there's no competition. No one can ever compete with you. Understand that, okay? No one can ever compete with you. We come into this life with our own set of guidelines on how we're supposed to conduct ourselves, right? Like, okay, you're meant to do this in this way, and you can do it in this way. You have free will in that, but this is what you're here to do. That's your role. Nobody can take that from you. I cannot be you, literally, on a soul level. I cannot. And it's a joke to compete with people. So I feel like somebody is competing with you. And you're just watching them compete with you like, wow, this is kind of funny. Or it would be funnier if it wasn't so sad. Somebody is feeling like this. Like I said, I did several readings last night, and it's kind of like that tone. Somebody is not going to be so happy about your happy and new beginning. Somebody is not going to really be happy about this new relationship that you're in, this new love interest, this new business opportunity, these new finances, because they want to either be with you and get down with the ride, like, you know, they want to hitchhike on your talents and your gifts, or they want to milk as much as they can out of you before they drop you. I feel like they've been doing this a long time. I was about to say all their life, but a long time. All their life they've been doing this. Something from a childhood situation where this person just hasn't, or these people just haven't learned a really valuable way on how to conduct themselves with others. Maybe they were an only child, or maybe there was just some sort of something that they lacked in their development. All right. I do want to say, you guys, if this is you or the other person, please respect and love this person or these people. It's okay. You know, try not to take things personally. This came up in last week's message. People just want good shit. They want good shit. And if you have good shit, they want your good shit. And try not to be like, oh, you know, they're coming after me. Like, no, they're coming after anybody who has good shit because they feel like they can't manifest their own. Okay. So really treat them with kindness. Put up your barriers, take your spiritual baths, and leave it alone. There's an energy here where the divine really wants to take care of this for you. They don't want you to do anything. They don't want you to step out of character. They don't want you to move in a way that disrupts your flow of life and well-being. They literally want you to sit down and keep your eyes on the prize. Stay focused on what you're trying to build. Wow, this is a really deep message, you guys. They really want you to keep your eyes on the prize, and they're going to get rid of any person, place, or thing that has a hidden agenda. Okay? Know that. So don't worry. You literally don't have to do anything. Don't argue. Don't have an attitude. Don't block your blessings trying to block this person. Just let it go. Breathe. Release. Okay? So that's the guidance for some of y'all. Whoo, child. Okay. Let's get into the Sacred Traveler Oracle card. Y'all too much, okay? Like, I'm hot and tired talking about this. Somebody's going to be cut out of your life without you having to do a thing. Watch. Watch. Not everybody's going to be able to carry themselves with the same amount of integrity that you do. Like, I was watching, what was I watching? I think it was just something on Instagram. It was saying, stop expecting people to be you or address things like you do. Stop expecting people to have class and integrity. Stop expecting that. Not everybody does, and that's okay. You just make sure you conduct yourself accordingly, and hopefully that they'll learn from you. Hopefully you can teach them something. You know, we're all students and teachers. But like I said, show this person a lot of love because they're dealing with stuff. They probably haven't tapped into their shadow side. They probably think that manipulating others is the way that they can gain. It's really, and I'm feeling like just stay away from that energy because when that blowback comes, you don't want to be around. You don't want to be around. You don't want to associate yourself with anything that is beneath you. Okay? Make sure you stay in your integrity. Stay on your throne. Don't ever step off. Don't ever step off of your throne. Ever. Okay? Like, nope, I eat on my throne, honey. I get my hair done on my throat. I read books. I conduct meetings on this throne, and I'm not getting off. You got to come up here with me. I don't step down. I don't know how to do that. Nobody taught me how to step down, so I don't. So I stay on my throne, and you got to meet me up here or we can't talk. That's literally how it got to go. And for many of you, that's not ego. That's not ego. That's self-preservation. That's protecting your energy from a parasite. All right. Transformation is the card that popped out. I do like to look under the deck. Journey by moonlight, believe in magic. That's underneath. I always teach people, and I realize like the people in my life have been doing this too, but I really like how underneath the deck is like the shadow side, which you may not be aware of, what you may not know is going on. Some things that you may not know are going on. So while you're dealing with these energies of people who might want something from you or might try to be the single white female and be you, please watch that movie. Oh my God. I watched the movie when I was a kid, and I used to think about it like, oh my God, that's scary for somebody to like you so much or admire you so much. They literally try to become you. Hey, peace and love, sis. But believe in magic, okay? Journey by moonlight. So, like I was saying, while all of this is going on, this is behind the scenes. Hey, this is behind the scenes. Straight up abundance and gifts. Like I said, a new beginning. Many of you are embarking on a new beginning. And people around you know that. They want to ride your wave. Be careful. Not everybody is supposed to ride your wave, honey. Okay? That was divine guidance that came through in the AM hours at 4 a.m. So you know it's real. All right? So transformation, a fresh new way of living emerges. Look at that. Let's read what this says. This is going to be good. Okay? This is for those who are tired of what's been going on lately. You're tired of how things have been showing up in your life. You really had enough of it. You're like, nah, I'm good. Like, I'm really all set. Okay? My father used to say, oh, you tore your drawers, right? It's an old school saying, you tore your drawers with me. That means that's it. Your drawers is torn. They're done. Which means there's no coming back from where you brought our relationship. That's what's going on. So transformation. You are in a time of huge transformation. Old beliefs, ideas, and decisions about who you are and what you deserve in life are dropping away, replaced by incredible vitality and new pathways. Soon you'll be experiencing the world in a fresh new way. Okay? So the Sacred Traveler wants you to know the journey transforms the traveler. When the traveler arrives at the destination, the traveler is no longer the same person who started out. Even if there are some areas that may be murky or unsettled in your life, don't be concerned. What did I say? Don't you worry. Ooh, don't be concerned, honey. This is the confusion that often appears before the rebirth. Like the phoenix that arises majestically from the ashes, a big change in your life is at hand. Don't hold on to old ways of viewing the world and limited ways of thinking. Be willing to see the world with fresh new eyes. Changes are afoot, and it's all so very good. What did I just say? Okay? Like transformation, abundance, an end of an old cycle, new beginnings, you guys. So stay in alignment with what you want to create. Your son's name is Phoenix. Yes, I remember you telling me that. Such a beautiful name. I love that name. But yes, rising from the ashes. That also came up in a private session last night as well. The Sun card came out, and on the deck that I have, the Sun card is the Phoenix rising from the ashes. So shout out to you guys. Ooh. Let's get into these romance angels. I'm just smiling because a lot of times, like, I don't know, you guys have probably been watching my channel. Some of you have been watching my channel for the past couple years, but I get a lot of like downloads and messages that come up as I'm like in the midst of talking, or hey, High Priestess, how you doing? I was just talking about the full green corn moon retreat. So any of you guys, make sure you follow High Priestess Yafa Yamima for that retreat, okay? It's next month. We'll see you there. But many of you know my journey. I often get like, or I just think certain things. You know how the spirits just place things in your mind, and I just have to laugh sometimes. I just have to laugh sometimes, you guys. But I feel like many of you, add to that, I feel like many of you are finding the humor in situations. Just laugh at something sometime. Somebody is so set on arguing with you, just chuckle a little bit and be like, girl, calm down. What happened, honey? What? You ran out of gas? What happened? Your baby hairs ain't laying down today. Like, just try to make light of a situation, because people are going through some heavy times. People are not satisfied with who they are and what they're doing in their life, and really they're lashing out. Especially now, we're in purging season, you guys. We're in releasement season. People's shadow selves are coming up and out, and they might attack you, and just all you gotta do is just go like that, like, nah, baby. Ooh, nope. Woo, you almost had me. Nope, that's not for me. You gotta dodge that shit. Dodge people's negative energy. A lot of people are, like I said, a lot of people are speaking from pain bodies that they have not addressed. All right? So, look, be kind and loving to everybody. Be understanding of where people are at. At the same time, don't let nobody mess with you. Don't do that. Divine beings, we don't do that. We don't let people fuck with us, but we definitely don't engage in the BS. We don't do that. We don't argue. We don't embarrass each other in front of other people. We're very professional. We're very centered. We work hard. A lot of my spiritual practitioners, we work really hard in making sure we're centered and balanced, because we have to be, to do this work, to show up for ourselves, to love ourselves. So many of you, if you're coming across a difficult situation or a difficult person, just giggle and walk away from them. Spiritual kung fu, right? Just laugh and tell them they'll be okay, and go get a drink of water, and that's all right, okay? That they'll be all right. Offer to give them a reading, or guide them to your spiritual practitioner, your healer, all right, your counselor, because a lot of people, they need an outlet. All right, so let's get this romance angel going. All right, I just needed to clear that a little bit. I just needed to clear it a little, okay? So whoa, bottom of the deck, let go of control issues. What did I just say? Wow, this literally came up. Let go of control issues. Somebody is trying to control a situation or a person, baby girl. They're trying to control you or a situation. Like I said, this is the energy of somebody who knows where you're headed. Somebody knows where you're headed. They know where you're going. I don't think this is, see, take what resonates, but I don't think this is you. I think somebody else is trying to control an outcome or a way things are gonna go. They may want to control certain aspects of your life or have a hand in certain aspects of your life. Jesus. Okay, I said Jesus. But let go of control issues. So if you're a person who's trying to step in and have control over somebody else's path, cut it out. If you're doing some sort of like spell work to get them to not be abundant, stop embarrassing yourself. I don't know where that came from. But because I said it, somebody's doing spell work to keep you from getting the abundance that is coming from you, and that is sad. That's sad. So for some of you, take a spiritual bath today, tonight. Take a spiritual bath. Sea salt, herbs, whatever you do. You want to go to the bruja up the street, the Santeria store on the block, the little bodega. Do that. Get your spiritual bath, your path clearer, path opener. Put your herbs and your talismans on you. Keep your amulets close, because somebody is doing some spell work to keep you from receiving, which is a joke, because nothing and no one can keep you what is meant for you. That's hilarious that somebody thinks they can do that. Wow. Okay. That's deep. That's deep, y'all. Look, if you think somebody got a hex or a spell at you, click on Yafa Yamima's link, because she's the plug. She knows how to clear that energy for you with her spiritual connection. She's the truth. So if you feel like somebody's doing that to you, contact High Priestess Yafa Yamima. You can contact me as well, and I know other spiritual practitioners, so that you could clear that energy off of you. And it's not that anything that they're doing is going to be successful. It's just the energy around them. I don't feel like they're in alignment with their path, and they're definitely not in alignment with you. So you guys, pay attention to the people who kind of drop away from your life right now, because they're meant to go. They don't have your best interest at heart, and they have ulterior motives. Like I said, they're just with you for the ride, and I'm so sorry. Whether that's love, business, friendship. All right, but woo, this is going longer than I thought. But let go of your control issues, somebody. All right, but the two cards that did fly out, two cards flew out. This one was upright, so we're gonna read this. This one was face down. This one is separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Okay, like I said, this whole eclipse and new moon energy is really, in addition to many things, right? It's about clearing out the old, preparing for the new. Hey, Fallon, peace and love, y'all who just joined in. Clearing out the old. Some of you are going to do that. Whether this is a romantic partner, whether this is a family member, whether this is a colleague or a friend. Somebody got to go. All right? And that's a divine saying this. This is not you being petty. All right? This is the divine. Like I said, divine clarity is at work here, you guys. Okay? So the divine is going to let you know, yeah, they got to go, baby girl. I'm sorry. Or they got to let you know, you shouldn't have said that. Maybe you need to clean it up. Whatever it means to you, this is coming through. So the card that did flip out is getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. This is very interesting. This ties into what we were saying earlier in the video. Like there was some sort of miscommunication, misunderstanding here. And also, you're learning certain aspects about a person. You're learning about another person's character, and you don't really like it. There's certain things that you don't really like that they do or that they say. I feel like some of you have had words. Some of you may have argued. Some of you may have maybe sent a text or a letter, an email, something like that. Dark shadow inner surrounding me, and that I need to do shadow work to ascend. Yeah, I am all for that shadow work. Oh my gosh, shadow work has been so healing for me, you guys. You don't even understand. This is what I talk about when I say I manifested a lot of my weight loss. Some of you guys know I lost over 120 pounds, and a lot of it was just straight up shadow work. We're just clearing out old blockages within me, old thought processes, people's idea of how I should show up in the world. Just addressing that shit. You lost weight. I lost weight off of that. You can lose weight off of that. So definitely get that shadow work popping, you guys. And like I was saying, there's somebody around you who hasn't been doing their shadow work. So they may not even be aware that they're a toxic person in your life. Okay? So like I said, treat this person with kindness. They really may not be as conscious as you are, as aware as you are. Okay? So getting to know each other. Like I said, you could be getting to know that this person is not for you. All right, it whatever it is, or it could be you getting to know the fact that maybe they are like you, and that you guys are a mirror. Okay, I don't know, but the romance angels are guiding you to create intimacy with your partner by revealing your true feelings, your dreams and desires, and the other innermost aspects of yourselves. You discover commonalities and learn new ways of relating. If you're presently in a relationship, this card is a message of healing through honest dialogue. Divine clarity. Oh my gosh. This is particularly true if you've stuffed down feelings instead of discussing them with your partner. Perhaps sitting together with a counselor will give you the strength and support to admit them. Literally just said a counselor. Regardless, this card clearly guides you toward holding deep and honest discussions for the benefit of your love life. So somebody is in the process of deciding who stays and who goes. I really feel like that. I really feel like that. I feel like a conversation that you're going to have or you've already had gave you an awareness, right? Or gave you the tool that you needed to move forward with this person or without this person. Oh, you're so welcome, Zuri. You're so welcome. Man, this is deep, you guys. Because I feel like a lot of you... A lot of you are shifting out of relationships. You just are, and you have to, because it's what you've been trying to manifest. Somebody is not on your wave, and that's okay. Somebody is not on your level, and that's okay. It's okay. All right. So if you're the person when you're realizing like, dang, I'm not on his level, let me fall back. Or you're realizing like, wow, he's not on my level, maybe I should fall back. Whatever your story is, that's all right. Still have love and understanding and peace when it comes to this situation, all right? And it's what you've been manifesting. So some of you may have been manifesting to be abundant, healthy, and whole, and that requires for you to get rid of half of your team, okay? Look, listen, it does, all right? Many of you are trying to hold on to people, places, things, and the divine is like, baby girl, you just asked me for all of this newness, and now... you don't want it? Like, what's up with you? Some of you are realizing, some of you are getting to know yourself. That's the thing. That's the thing here as well. Like I said, somebody's taking responsibility for how they've been showing up in this world. Somebody is taking responsibility for the trauma and the toxicity that they have caused. They have caused. Nobody caused this but you. If you have a fight with your friend, your mom, your dad, your cousin, your baby daddy, your ex-girlfriend, whatever, that's you. That's you. You really have to be responsible for how you show up in the world. And if somebody wants to cut you out of their life because you showing up looking real crazy, then, hey, you got to be cool with that. You shouldn't have showed up looking crazy, okay? You shouldn't have said what you said, all right? Facts, sis. A convo did it. Not holding on to anyone. Letting the universe give and take as necessary. Yes. 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 And that is the guidance here. Like I was saying in the beginning, like the divine really doesn't want you to do anything. The divine literally wants you to sit back and follow your purpose. That's it. Don't worry about getting rid of anybody. Don't worry about pulling people into your life. Don't worry about explaining yourself, going into debates with people. Nah. No. Divine beings don't do that. We're not doing that. We're just letting the divine handle it. And that's the guidance here. So, this was the longest divine message I think I've ever done. And it's really, I really am thankful for the readings I did last night, because I feel like, I say this a lot. I'm a student and a teacher. You guys teach me so much. Doing readings and counseling sessions and rituals for you guys teach me so much about myself and you in life. So the readings I did last night really opened me up to this awareness, like, wow, like clarity, divine communication. Whether it's an argument or it's a real heartfelt conversation, it is divine. Open yourself up to truth. Many of you have been asking for truth, and when it shows up in a way you don't expect it, you get all uncomfortable and you're like, no, I don't want this. Like, yeah, you wanted truth, and it came out a little funky. It did. I don't know, but now you know. So to know is to be empowered. Okay, so be empowered by this, you guys. Be empowered. Separation and getting to know each other, getting to know yourself, taking some quiet time. I pulled one of these oracle cards from me last night, and it said retreat. I'm sorry. I see the humor in so many things, you guys. I really do. So I can laugh at retreat, because it's like, yeah, retreat. Okay, that's peace. That's cool. I'll do that. Because while you're retreating, you're loving yourself. You have time to study. You have time to get your nails done if you want to. You can go to the beach. You can balance your chakras. You can make you a veggie meal. You can cut up some fruit. Like, look, while you're retreating, make sure you're loving up on yourself. While you're in separation, make sure you're loving up on yourself. Oh my gosh, yes, do that. So That is the message, my beautiful people. So I will be back here next Monday. I'm trying to stick to the Monday schedule. Yesterday was a little hectic. I had a lot to do, which I'm thankful for. Again, schedule a private session with me, TiaraSharde.com. I do readings, manifestation rituals, chakra balancing, retreats, wellness workshops here in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Like I said, July 14th here in Bridgeport, Connecticut, we have the Manifest Your True Love. It talks about womb healing, and many of us think, I don't need womb healing. Well, your mama did. Your grandma did. Your great-great-great-great-great-great-grandma went through some trauma, and she passed it all on to you to heal. So you got to heal that for her. Yeah. So don't think, sis, just because you haven't been through some of the traumas that our other sisters have been through, that you don't need womb healing. You most definitely do. It's the collective womb. It's the universal womb. It's the earth's womb. It's your grandma's womb. It's your daughter's, your sister's, your auntie, your cousin's womb. Healing your body heals them. Okay? I think it's an African proverb. When you heal yourself, you heal 7 generations back and 7 generations forward. So that's what we're doing. July 14th from 12 to 3, Manifest Your True Love. Then on July 15th is the Sacred Sexuality Workshop with me, TiaraSharde, here in Bridgeport, Connecticut. That will be either a 3 or 4 week series, you guys. We're talking about healing. We're talking about sex magic, okay? Manifesting with your sexual energy. We're talking about healing traumas. If any of you had a miscarriage, you had an abortion, if you were in domestic violence, you've been assaulted, even if it's somebody smacked your ass in the club, that's a violation. In our womb, our womb, I was gonna say our womb holds memory. And that's just how beautiful and amazing our womb is. It's a consciousness. So that little ass smack in a club definitely is in your womb. Your womb definitely remembers that. You need to heal from that, sis. And we're going to show you how, okay? So sacred sexuality, make sure you come to that, all right? We have a bunch of events going on. Like I said, go to my website to see some events. Go to, yes, do I have Facebook events created? Yes, I do, sis. Check them out. So on there, you will see Manifest Your True Love. I will be posting the Sacred Sexuality series shortly, and also on Eventbrite.com. All the stuff that we've been doing is on Eventbrite, okay? I'll post the links in the comment when this video is done. And also, you guys, make sure you're following me on my YouTube channel. This video will be uploaded there, as well as other videos. So, yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this message. I hope it resonated with you, and I will see you next week. Make sure you're emailing me, send me a message, DM me, text me, if you need me, okay? I love you guys. Mwah. Peace and love.